Alright, so sorry the lighting is so terrible. I was just putting on my regular daily makeup, and I wanted to talk about the MAC Prep+Prime highlighter in Radiant Rose. Looks like this, comes out of a tube. You crank it up like that. I don't know if you can see that. I heard someone else on a video saying that they weren't sure of the effectiveness of this highlighter, but I think that they were assuming that they were going to use it as like your highlight contour highlighter. So like, you know, you put it everywhere and you do your cheeks and you do your jawline and your forehead and whatever. But honestly, for me, I think that because these have slight tones to them, there's like a yellow one and like a orangey one, I think, and a pink one. There might be a couple other shades in there, like a green or something. I think that these are actually just color correctors. So I think by highlighter, they actually mean just simply under the eyes. So I haven't blended it, but I have it under one eye, and I actually get kind of green under the eyes because I have a yellowy, olivey green undertone to my skin, which I like a lot, but when I get those under eye bags, it makes this inner area look really dark and almost kind of sallow. So something like the pink Radiant Rose is really, really great for that. And I think because the colors are so gentle and it's almost concealer-like, it really just brightens everything out. I mean, you can see the correction in the pigment, so I'll blend it out really quick. So I'm just gonna use like a big old like foundation brush because I like to do things on a large scale with my face for some reason. And this one's a little bit soft and fluffy, so it's pretty decent for blending actually. I might go over that with just my stippled foundation brush just to make sure it's all soft in there. But it really doesn't take much. And hopefully if the lighting's good enough, you can see that definitely this inner corner is brighter. It looks more smooth and even toned, and then this side has a lot more depth and a little bit more darkness to it. And it's not perfect coverage. I would still put some concealer, like your regular concealer, over the top of it if you want it to be really perfect. But it's so great for people with olivey skin tones to get some of those greeny bag colors out from under the eyes. So anyway, hopefully this helped. I really don't think that it's meant for highlighting, like legit highlighting and contouring. I think it's just meant to highlight under the eyes because it's relatively the same color as my skin, and I'm not even that dark. So I'm a little bit darker than the fairest, but I'm not that dark. So I think it's just perfect for under the eyes. So hope that helped with any questions about that product. It's one of my favorites personally, and I think the texture is really nice and the color correction is really nice without going overboard. So yeah. Okay, I just did both eyes now and I added a second layer. And the original eye that I did is actually like my bad eye. It has more of a bag or like some hyperpigmentation right there. So that's not like a mess up in my concealer. That's just like how my skin shows through underneath. It's really annoying actually. I try really hard to cover it up, but it's kind of like sometimes it's better than others depending on, you know, my sleep and everything, just like anything under the eyes. But at least now everything's looking a little bit more even, a little more flawless. Still no concealer, but I look a lot more awake and smooth under the eyes. So that is impressive enough to me. So hopefully that's what you're looking for as well. Okay, so I just finished my full look that I did. It's just my everyday sort of quickie makeup, but as you can see, the under eye area is nice and bright, and I only put a little bit of concealer on. I never really use a ton of base makeup or concealer, but that color corrector just really helps to knock out anything that I might have to pile the concealer on for. So there's the full result in the sunshine. So hope that gives a really good reading of what this stuff does.